Welcome to the Florence vlog. We're actually not quite in Florence yet. We're making our way from Umbria. We stopped at a winery. It is called, the name is on the screen, Avignonesi. Avignonesi. We're trying, okay?
Oh, it's just gonna help us.
We will have our lovely server to come out and help us. The grounds are beautiful. Many thanks to Miss Jada and Big Frank for gifting us this experience.
Okay. Is it your first time with us?
Yes,
It is.
it is.
Amazing.
So, first
yes,
question: how do you pronounce this?
Avignonesi.
Oh,
There is
Avignon.
G and is N.
Yeah. Avignonesi.
Yes, and it was the name of the previous owner.
Okay.
Yes, the family of Avignonesi took over this winery in 1974.
Okay.
And they made it one of the leading one in this part of Tuscany.
Oh, wow.
Now we are under the ownership of a Belgian lead entrepreneur. She's Virginie Savaris.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would like to note before we start our tasting that all the wines that you're going to try today are made with organic grapes only.
Okay.
Put this in our state vineyard. In this way, we are allowed to control the quality of our fruits. Of your wines is made with 100% of Sangiovese. And if you are interested to try something other's wine, just please let me know.
Okay.
This wine is very refreshing. It aged 5 months in a French oak barrels.
So we just had our tasting at Avignonesi. Shout out to a very nice sommelier for teaching us how to pronounce it. I have a glass of white. This winery is known for the Sangiovese grapes. I think that's how you pronounce it. So a lot of reds. So on their tasting menu, they had 1 rosé and I think 4 reds. So Bae got her life. I am not a red wine drinker, although I will. So they had 2 that I really liked, but I got the Chardonnay, which is delicious. And I learned today that Chardonnay that has a buttery flavor, which I tend to love, is obviously made in oak barrels, but more importantly, they're newer barrels. So if you want wine that has more of a complex flavor, that is Chardonnay, then you do with this one a bit of oak, a bit of steel. The steel's always moving, and yeah, it has to age. So who knew I had been drinking basic wine this whole time? But you like what you like, girl. We also had their port, so their dessert wine, which is so sweet. And we learned that the port is actually typically in smaller bottles because it takes a lot more grapes to make it. So Bae's drinking that. I'm having this glass of white, and we're going to show you guys around the property. It is beautiful here. Whoa, these are the grapes. morning from Florence. It is another beautiful day. Firenze. We arrived here yesterday. Drove from Umbria. So if you saw part one, you saw a little bit of the drive here. And in part two, we're going to take you along with us. I probably won't be vlogging every day, I'm just going to be honest, but I will definitely show you some of the highlights. Last night was a vibe, y'all. We basically went across one of the bridges and just arrived in the middle of the nightlife. So we got home at like 1. You probably kind of hear it in my voice. And when we went to a bar there called Spiritum,
Yeah.
I think called Spiritum, we ended up meeting the owner who we were chatting with, and we told her this was our honeymoon, and so she was so sweet. She brought out a bottle of champagne for us. She took care of our bill. Highly recommend, 10 out of 10. The vibes were immaculate. Everything here is really tiny. And the cool part is that it kind of builds community and it makes you talk to people. You know what I mean? And so we went in. The bar was the size of a bedroom. I kid you. It was the size of my closet back home. And half of that was taken up by the actual bar. They had a few settees and stools. And so what people tend to do is they go up to the bar, they order their drink, they stand outside and they drink it. And you just chat. And if you want to sit down, you have to talk to the person who is seated next to you because it's barely anywhere to sit. We did that. It ended up being this really nice American couple, Loretta and Ken from Minnesota. Shout out to y'all. Miss Loretta already texted me this morning. I texted you back, girl. I'm going to see you when you come to Virginia. We're going to go out and have us a little key. So that was cool. So between the owner and the bartenders, child, we basically live here now. This is our neighborhood. But right now we are on a quest for coffee. We're staying at Vallona's Jungle, which you all would have saw a preview of. They did that. The pics for the accommodations are elite this trip. Hopefully I showed you guys a room tour. If not, once the room gets cleaned again, I will show you a room tour. And right now we are out looking for coffee. We had breakfast there. It was delicious. We had a little bit of everything. We had beans. What else? Beans, greens, tomatoes, ham.
Eggs.
You name it. We had, it was everything. We were like, we'll take one of everything on the menu. So a little bit of hot, a little bit of cold. Coffee was great, but we do want like a proper latte. So we're just walking through the streets of Florence now. And at 12:30, we have an appointment at the Gucci Cafe for lunch. Many thanks to Jan and Romy and the entire Jackson family for that experience. It's gonna be a vibe. I cannot wait to take you all along. Let's go get some coffee first, though, girl. Alright, so we are headed now to the Gucci Cafe. It's a very rush get ready. This 6-hour time difference we still have not adjusted to, but I did my best. Simple makeup. I grabbed these lashes at Five Below, y'all, of all places. Don't get too close because they're barely hanging on, okay? My lip today is by MAC. 920 is inscribed on it. This was a special gift from my makeup artist for our wedding. The color is Majesty. I had never seen it before, but I love it. And then my liner is, of course, OG MAC Chestnut. 920, he got inscribed on that as well. He said he got it from Nordstrom. So very special. I really don't want to use these, but this was the only lip pencil I had that was sharpened. And it's my first time wearing Majesty, and I like it a lot. And then on top of it is the Lip Bar Prototype Botanical Lip Oil. This color is Obsessed. So that is the lip and the lash today. I just got this bag last night, y'all, from COS. It's a chocolate brown croc embossed leather bag, and it's one of those oversized clutches which I have been looking for forever. And because it's COS and COS knows what they're doing, it also comes with a little pouch and, girl, the tag is still on it, a shoulder strap as well. So if I get tired of holding it today, I can throw it on my shoulder because I brought a pair of slides because we're probably going to be out all day today. The top is linen. Y'all have seen this before. It is by Dish. It has the unfinished hem on the top and on the bottom. And I will show you when I get out the rest because I'm wearing my 6 crayon Bermuda shorts and my Antonio Milani shoes. But for jewelry, I'm wearing my wedding band. This is part of the Tiffany T collection, I believe. You all know the bust down wrist already, and over here is an Hermes cuff. I don't wear this nearly enough, so I decided to wear it today. That is the look. Oh, Sunnies, hold on. I grabbed a new pair of Sunnies for the trip. I only grabbed 2 things for this trip. 2 new bathing suits and a pair of sunglasses from 12 p.m. Studios. And I think these are the Milan, so very apropos. That is today's look. And again, I'll show you the full OOTD head to toe when we get out and head into the Gucci Cafe. We need to get one of these at home, get a towel warmer, so when we have our Italian night. Alright, so we just made it. It is beautiful in here. I don't know how much we're going to be able to film, but right outside of the cafe is a little kind of sundry with all these random Gucci things that are really cute. Stopped producing these, but this one has the leather on the side. We have this. I don't feel like there's a need for this, but this. It's like a play on one of the old Florentine, I think that's the word, right? Yeah. Florentine wine windows where you used to be able to like walk up, ring a bell, and get a glass of wine. They would put it out of the side of the restaurant or the house. Same thing, but this is a window on the side of this really cool wine restaurant, I guess. So I got the sparkling rosé. It is delicious. It's not too brewed. Nice, delicate balance. Definitely not very sweet. And Bae got a full-bodied red. I forgot the name of it. She hasn't even tried it, but I'm gonna try it for her. This is good. So I already know we're gonna get a couple bottles of wine from here. I've got to have this rosé to take with us. It's actually a good mimosa rosé without the orange juice. Many thanks to folks who treated us to 2 bottles of wine. I'm gonna shout all of you all out right now before bottoms up, because bottles of wine will be had on this trip and taken home. Clyde, Rochelle, Roy, Maleka, Celeste, Kiara, Jody, and Phoenix Simone. Y'all are the real MVPs. Thank y'all so much. Cheers. Girl, let me find out. I need to move to Italy. For what? I don't know if I'm an Italian sugar daddy. She said, Having a field day in Pucci. Gosh, it's beautiful. So we just left Pucci. Babe, what were your thoughts on Pucci?
It was giving Scooby-Doo and Thelma away.
She said it was giving Scooby-Doo and Thelma. That's a lie. It was absolutely amazing. Florence is packed. I cannot imagine what it's like during the high season. But today's been such an amazing day. It's still stores that we have not gotten to. So there's a Prada, a Miu Miu, a Fendi, a Jill Sander, a Saint Laurent. But we're going to the outlets tomorrow, y'all. So I'm trying to pace myself. Right now we're going to go grab lunch. But let's talk about, dinner. They got me off that champagne. Let's talk about Gucci Cafe. We haven't told them about that. So got dressed this morning. You saw us in the cab, ran out to the Gucci Cafe. It is definitely a place that I would recommend if you are into fashion and style and you just want to be enveloped in the brand in that way. I know Fendi has a cafe, or they had one. I heard one is coming to City Center in DC, and also Dior has a cafe. And so this is kind of the same type of concept, and they had a lot of home goods and other items throughout the store as well. The food was actually really tasty. My favorite course was the beef, and it was cooked medium. It was perfect. It was so buttery. And who knew that this area of the world is actually known for their beef and for their steak specifically. They had fish. How was your fish?
It was good. It was really good.
She said it was really good. And what they do is between each course, they bring you little small items out, and it's actually part of your a la carte experience, which is really cool. Don't bother with the drinks. Grab you a glass of wine. And also, Moschino is here. Okay, focus, Tashira. Yeah, the drinks were very mid. We started off with cocktails. We should have just gotten a glass of rosé or a glass of wine. And it was absolutely beautiful. So I say go for the ambiance. It's kind of like one of those bucket list items for sure. So again, many thanks to Jan and the entire Jackson family for that. And then we went and we had wine. We checked in with you all there. And we decided to walk around a bit, do a little bit of shopping, ended up at Tumi. They got her first bag. Oh, there's a Missoni here. Everything is in this area. And I didn't do a lot of research beforehand, so I didn't realize how much was here. But again, just trying to pace myself. I will show you all what I grabbed from Pucci soon. We're headed to dinner to a pizza spot that came highly recommended from the staff at Pucci, and actually also our hotel owner. I think I told you guys that the hotel was actually her grandfather's house, and there are 6 floors, 6 rooms on our floor. and then 4 above us, or vice versa. Either way, it's stunning. So let's go to dinner, and we will check in with you all again tomorrow on our way to the outlets, or at the outlets. It's about a 45-minute drive. Get the one gelato and 2 guapo, please. Many thanks to our dessert all-stars. Y'all did your big one. This is our first gelato. Oh, one of each. Let's see. Pistachio, strawberry cheesecake. Good morning. We are up semi-early. We tried our hardest. We actually missed breakfast and they had to come back around with it. We're up, going to head out to the outlets. As I told you all yesterday, it's about a 45-minute ride. Let me show you all what I'm wearing today. It's super casual and easy because I need to be able to get in there. I gotta mob through the outlets, okay? So it starts with these YSL Sunnies. Perfect when you're not wearing makeup, or when I'm not wearing makeup, of course. Same jewelry you all already know. We got the new Chloe bag, which has been so handy on this trip because it's so easy to just open and close it. A white t-shirt that I got from COS when I got here. Also wearing the Martha's Vineyard and Morehouse Collection sweatpants, some Ralph Lauren socks, and my new Nikes. Again, just to be able to really be comfortable. Yesterday, I started off with heels, and then I wore my Hermes Orans. Feet were done. So I'm definitely going to be comfortable today. Let's get out here and see what's there. Okay, y'all, we are getting off the exit now, going through the toll. Some of these tolls in Italy are very expensive. The first toll from Rome to Umbria was, what, like 60 bucks?
Yeah, $60.
And you don't really have a way of knowing. So we're going to see how much this one is, taking us out of the city into, I guess, kind of, I don't want to call it a suburb, but it looks more like the countryside, where the outlet mall is. I will say that the GPS told us 43 minutes from door to door. Probably 20 of that was getting out of the city. And so from the city center to get out of the city, I mean, you have these narrow streets, you have all these roundabouts. So that's really what took the most time. Mile wise, it's not that far at all. We are about 10 minutes away now. From what I've seen online, they have a humongous Gucci. That is where I will be going first. It is 11:10. I think they opened at 10 or 10:30, so hopefully the lines aren't too bad. She absolutely hates this. We're at Bottega. They have some amazing pieces. I love Bottega's ready to wear. So this is pretty sure it's not supposed to fit like this. It's probably too small in the hips, so it's making it pull. But if you had a formal occasion, Okay, I got my sleeve dresses. Let's see what else we have. This is so good. So our sister, so she just told me that I'm built like a guitar. I think that's a compliment. Take a look. This is what we come here for. Get into the bag. What are you saying to me? My diamond earrings? Because this is your jewelry. And look, but you just wanted to, you know, do a little something like this because, bam, when you put it up, 100% suede, 700 euros, and then you get your taxes back. It's a little tight here because hips, so I can't gain 5 pounds, but it's suede, so it stretches. I love this. This is only 200 euros, so me and Bae think it's a no-brainer. Super sexy. Obviously, I need some coverage here, but look at this on the side and how low the back is. With a strappy black heel. We like this.
It can even be a swimsuit cover up.
It could be a really cute swimsuit cover up. Yeah, for this price for sure. Good vacation dress because you can wear it both ways. Baby's just telling me that the good attitude she has, which you think is better than what it is, I need to have when we're doing the tourist sightseeing during the historical sites tomorrow. I'll do my best. I'll make sure to bring a snack. That always helps. Do you want a snack to just, you know, provide sustenance?
I don't have snacks here.
I got a snack. You got a whole ass wife. You said you got to bring snack, but I knew you probably was going to want a snack.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, see, I knew you wanted that.
Thank you.
There you go. Okay, so listen, y'all. Gucci was amazing, hands down. I would fly back here just to go to that Gucci because I'm not paying full price for Gucci. It's just not happening, not until they get a creative director that really is hitting that thing just right. But in the meantime, the prices there were impeccable, and we also happen to have come during sale season, so a lot of the stores have 40, 50% off some items, not everything, of course. Just left Bottega. I will do a haul. Bottega ready to wear. It's just doing what needs to be done. Now I want to hit Jimmy Choo, Fendi. We're going everywhere, girl. We're going everywhere, girl. So let's ride. Okay, our energy was starting to get a little low, so we decided to come and actually have a lunch here. It's called Toscanino. Food looks impeccable. You come through kind of cafeteria style. And many thanks to Tracy, hey girl, hey, for treating us to lunch today. Let me show you what we got. Lunch was absolutely amazing. Pizza was delicious, salad was good. Trust me, get the salmon gnocchi, you will not be disappointed. My camera, the DJI that I'm shooting on, was dying, and I saw someone with a battery pack and it had the Malls logo on it. And I was like, wait, where did you get that? They supply you with chargers. So if you were here, your phone or your devices are going dead, just find one of the little information kiosks. I mean, it's more than a kiosk, girl. She was sitting inside of an air-conditioned glass enclosure. So many reminders of why America is ghetto. All right, let's keep going. We are almost at the end of our shopping day. Stopped by Tom Ford, got something special there. But I'm thinking what I get during my trip needs to be a whole separate video, because if not, it's gonna just get lost in this footage. All right, so let's keep going. the most beautiful hill towns. The countryside is absolutely beautiful. This doesn't even feel real. And that day of shopping doesn't feel real either, girl. I don't think, well, I know I've never shopped that much in my life, but the prices were incredible. And I'll share with you all how the taxes work and the prices and all that stuff in the video where I do a big Italy haul with you. But right now, the sun is setting and we cannot wait to go back to our hotel and sit down. Lay down at that. Definitely wear comfortable shoes. But the entire kind of vibe and just the scenery of the mall, it didn't feel like we were at a mall. I don't know how to describe it. Even if you're not a big shopper, it's just such a pretty place to be. And again, the food was excellent. We rounded off, like I told you all, by stopping by Prada. Prada is a no-skip. Do not skip Prada. And I was actually very impressed by the Miu Miu selections. Obviously, they're owned by the same company, or Miu Miu is owned by Prada. And they had a lot of the new Miu Miu pieces there. I was surprised. I still think that somebody is off narcotics down there because the price points are egregious. And to see in the same store, Miu Miu on one side and Prada in the next, you're just kind of like, why am I? Anyway, girl, Prada's always good for a bag, though. I find that the Prada outlet consistently now around the world is one of the best if you were looking for a bag. I would also say Gucci had a huge bag selection as well. I was not looking for bags. I was looking for ready to wear. Did quite well in that category. But those are the two places I would say you want to start because they're going to have the biggest selection. The wild card for me, y'all, was Tom Ford. I was like, why are the girls not talking about Tom Ford? Why are the girls not talking about Tom Ford? Why? Okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Definitely a lot of good pieces there. It just made me, like, I don't know, want to move to New York and go to galas or something. It was just, everything was just so lovely. Babe, what was a standout for you during our shopping day? She better go say lunch.
The food's good. The outside food, I would say Tom Ford's clothes were nice.
She said Tom Ford.
And Bottega was nice.
Bottega's men's bags. If I needed an oversized bag, I would have had to come home with something. And also Bottega, a few other places. I was going to say Celine, but that's not true. But a few other places were having sales. So again, if this is a trip that you were taking around this time of year, what I find after working in luxury retail is everybody tends to go on sale at the same time. And so this is probably their fall sales season. It tends to be spring and fall. But we're going to wrap this vlog up here. Feels like a great way to end on a high. We're going to spend the next 2 days just enjoying each other, enjoying the city, eating more, drinking more good wine, of course. And then we will say hello to you again once we arrive in Puglia. We also will show you in the Rome vlog a lot more of the historic sites. Unfortunately, we were not able to get tickets to a lot of the sites that we wanted to see in Florence because things were sold out. We're just going to do our own walking tour tonight. So won't be much to see there as far as the quality of the footage. So stay tuned for Rome, where we're going to do the Colosseum and also the Vatican. But quick plug for Stamped and Rooted, because we will make sure we also have footage there and a write-up about our itinerary and about the trip, including today's outlet shopping. I'll see you good people next time. Peace.